That was a really soft cookie. Today is a day of celebration. This is my youngest sibling, Kim. Even though she's the youngest, she's the tallest. We have a 9-year age gap. He's like, I want the food, please. I just want the food. We celebrated Christmas today. So I'm in my little onesie. I've been kind of busy at work. I work at a ramen shop. Everyone has been into soup. I haven't gotten into making time for a video. So we're gonna go ahead and make a video in my kitchen today. If folks don't know me, my name is Jasmine. I make creative videos here on YouTube. I've decided just to make any creative video that I want because I have a lot of hobbies and I have a lot of interests that I want to take care of. We're gonna start this video out by making a gourmet mozzarella pesto flatbread, and it's imported from Italy. Do you think it's really imported from Italy? It says product of Italy. I don't know. I don't know yet. Kim just built a Lego set. If you've ever built one of those, they're kind of cool. She got it for Christmas and she completed it in 5 hours. It is 10:37, so you've been working on it since the celebrations ended. Yeah. I'll put a picture here for the Lego set. You think that's enough? I would. Okay, we're gonna start. I would like more. Okay. I think that's good. I don't want to overdo it. Okay. We're gonna put this in the conventional oven. Today's video actually is gonna highlight my tea hobby currently. I have to say that I recently had some may call it hyperfixation on this new hobby, and I spent a good amount of money on these new supplies as well as ingredients. Without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and show you my tea ingredients. So here's one set of things, and we're gonna prep the other set of things. I was actually waiting to open this next package. What is it? You want a treat?
Maybe he's just really talking.
Yeah.
Say hi!
Hey!
Here we are.
I felt like a kid at the candy store just grabbing all of these different things. I went to my local tea shop first to purchase a few ingredients, and then I went to my local co-op. They have a bunch of teas, greens, spices, snacks even, that they sell in bulk. I kind of went crazy. You may be wondering, why would I have needed to get another set if I only had these? Let me show you why. The focaccia bread is done. I'm gonna go eat first. ASMR. There's this Carol's a mukbang.
We have more food, maybe.
I don't think this came from Italy.
It came from Lidl.
We're gonna fill all of the things that I have currently into these jars, and I'll talk sort of about why I'm kind of going into this hobby. Growing up, my mom didn't really believe in Western medicine, so she'd have us like eat ginger or apply ginger or yes, she applied ginger on my broken ankle. I've broken my ankles multiple times, and each time she has tried to put ginger on my ankles. I thought it was just like a hoax, some sort of thing that's like really not believable, just because I grew up in the States, and I'm like, no, that doesn't make any sense. Why would you have to apply this? The applying part to the body does not make sense for me unless it was like some sort of topical lotion or balm per se, salve even. However, she was just putting up straight up fried ginger onto my ankle, which, you know, may or may not have like released certain things onto the top of my skin, but the problem was within. So that to me does not still compute today. Along with growing up in the States, I feel like nutrition is not necessarily a well-educated concept in our school system. I understood like the food plate, the food pyramid. There was never the understanding of like why certain nutrients activate certain parts and certain aspects of your body and how they heal, how they create protection of cells and such and whatnot. So I don't think that was really a wide known thing. In high school, when my menstruation cycle really kicked in, I had great painful cramps that never seemed to be ending. I wasn't taking care of myself with my sleep cycle, my nutrition, the water intake, whatnot. That kind of led me to going into the realm of birth control, which gave me some certain side effects. It works for some people. It should continue to work for others. In my sense, I started to get my cramps again, so it wasn't working for me. In my early 20s, I took the time to try to improve my mental health for the longest time, and I was pretty depressed. I saw a medical professional, which is not a psychiatrist, is not a therapist, is just a person that can give you medicine. I tried various medicines in that realm to try to aid in my mental, none of which helped me, and it was a very short period, and there's like this trial and error with pills and medicines like that. So I was just like, you know what, like I'm gonna just quit. I don't like it, and it doesn't affect my body the way that I wanted it to affect. Later on, I got into the realm of therapy, and therapy really helped me. I also got into medical marijuana. I personally think helps. Therapy helped more, definitely. Recently, my sister had given birth. She gave birth naturally. She's a little shorter than me. It was kind of crazy that she was able to do that. I wanted to get into this whole idea of herbalism and natural medicines, since these have been around for a really long time. I read about hormonal nutrition when it came to acne when I was younger, because I was confused to why like certain parts of my face would have acne and not other parts. And I believe in Chinese medicine, this is not a full fact that I can resource since it's been a while, but if folks would like to comment their opinions or more articles, factual articles below, feel free. I love to read them and understand your point of view. The way that the body intakes your nutrition affects the way that every part goes into. Makes sense, because in the anatomy of it all, each cell has a job to do. Each cell components need nutrients in order to function. And so then when your cells lack the nutrients that they need to function, then it makes sense why things will go awry. With that in mind, Western medicine not really working for me. I wanted a way to regulate my mood, regulate my menstruation cycle, regulate my focusing, and also being able to get away from drinking 4 shots of espresso every single morning, because that was not good for my gut health whatsoever. I took some time to research different ingredients that helps out with the body. I got back on TikTok and I got a video, I forgot who she is, but she owns a tea blend business. I will definitely find out who she is and link it in my description or put it somewhere on the screen just to cite her, because I think it was like just awesome hearing her story about it, because it was very similar to mine. And I see a reoccurring problem in a lot of other uterus havers with their period. So I wanted to research that a little bit more. Essentially, her story goes as she was having problems with her period and the cramping. Nothing really seemed to work for her. And so then she looked into these kinds of medicines and herbalism to help her body get back on track. Turns out, back to the nutrition part of it all, most people are not getting the right amount of vitamins and other nutritional things in their system, and that's why things are kind of running amok. There's certain things that are deficient, certain minerals, certain vitamins need to be activated with other things in combination. For example, like iron. I may get this wrong, so don't quote me on it. Iron in your body by eating like dark leafy greens. In order to really get it into your system, you have to have like an acid in your body that helps release those things. There needs to be a combination of different things in your body to activate the nutrients that you're intaking. All of these herbs and spices, because I actually have some cinnamon in here. Rose hips actually contains a lot of vitamin C. I also have orange peels too. Hibiscus flower has vitamin C. Black tea and green tea have caffeine. I've been trying to add these things into my life to help out with my nutrition and my body regulating. I'm gonna get into more so just reading into certain books, certain aspects of different things for this hobby. I don't know if it's really a hobby, lifestyle change really. Obviously, to each their own. There's some people with certain allergies, certain dietary complications that you can't, but your body doesn't make on its own, such like that. You have to kind of understand your body first and how that's gonna go. I'm not saying this is going to heal you, not saying anything like that, but it could help promote better activity and regulation within like your blood circulation, your menstrual system, your brain activity. For instance, often you see people drink chamomile tea before bedtime. It helps you relax. A lot of people tend to drink mullein or like make a tea out of mullein or smoke mullein even for lung clarity. Cinnamon, ginger is good for inflammation in the joints. There's a whole realm of different herbs that have been around for a long ass time that can help you. Honestly, I kind of like it because a lot of people reference like herbalism and stuff to witches. More and more research that I do on witches, it's like they just use the nature of things, and I don't understand why it's a bad thing. I mean, like some things could go into the whole demonic situation. We're not going there to use things that just naturally help your body out. It's there. Like the earth already has it, so might as well kind of utilize it. I've been drinking, making teas for about 2 weeks now, actually. My nephew was born 2 weeks ago, and I got this tea blend from my local tea shop that helps regulate period health since her uterus is shrinking and mine is reactivating, I guess. Also, as a kid, I love to be in my backyard putting sticks and leaves and different grass things inside a puddle of mud. So making potions or like being in the bathroom and putting all like the different like shampoo bottles and whatnot into the bath, it was always so fun to mix things, and this integrates that feel of mixing different things into a concoction of some sort. It's nice because it's also like with the health benefits, I really feel it. Recently, me and my fiance are also working on getting fit for our wedding. Not only that, but also making it a lifestyle. After taking this study of the human biology class, I really got into understanding what my body has to do in order to take care of itself, to take out waste, really run the thing and give it that good cycle. I wanted to promote a healthier lifestyle rather than just gym rat lifestyle where I have creatine, pre-workout, and all these other different things in my body to promote like my figure. I want to be able to just be all around well. In combination of that, I've already seen results in my body, and it's been about, I think, 2 weeks with the tea and then about 4 or 5 weeks with working out. If you believe it, if you put your mind to it, then it too can come true. It could definitely promote better health. My grandma has had some health issues recently. My parents are getting older, their bones are deteriorating. I thought I had onset arthritis in my ankles, and 2 of my nephews being born, I see that like the life cycle is really going forward, and there's no better time than the present to start taking care of yourself. I would say that this also is very much a creative hobby. We are now finished pouring everything out. Cool. I'm gonna keep that in there. I'm gonna let you look at this. These are the other ones here. My camera battery is now at level 2, so I'm gonna go ahead and label all of these and whatnot off camera. So all of these have a bit, I mean, they were already labeled and stuff, but this side is now all labeled and put in. And we're gonna go ahead and assemble a tea. So let's get into that. So we got some water boiling, or at least in my tea kettle. In my teapot, I have a basket that fits right in there. I honestly recommend, if you're doing loose teas, some sort of basket. I mean, you can, it is a choice, to go ahead and put the tea right into whatever vessel that you choose to brew it in. However, from my experiences, I'm not a big fan of drinking the tea leaves. I also see people with French presses that do this process. I have a French press and I wasn't the best of taking care of it, so it's not up to par. I have to like clean it again sometime, but it's doing its thing now. Tonight, I took a nap. So I took a nap from like 5:30 to about 9:30. I'm quite awake. However, I work all day tomorrow as well as all day Wednesday. I want to go ahead and kind of get into my sleepy time zone. So I'm not going to add anything that has caffeine in it. We're gonna go ahead and definitely start off with some chamomile. Chamomile not only has like relaxing benefits to it, it helps with anxiety. My camera actually died, so we're gonna go ahead and continue making this. Currently adding some lavender to it. Lavender, I heard, is almost like a sedative. It's not anything like milk of the poppy sedative. It does have that relaxing, sleepy time feel to it. So combining lavender and chamomile are really nice. I personally like to add raspberry leaf. Raspberry leaf has been honestly like my go-to for nighttime teas. Taste is a really good base for teas, so I tend to add a little extra just to make sure that is in there. Most of these, it's like a teaspoon for every 8 ounces. To have the water boil at like 212 degree Fahrenheit. I kind of just wing it, y'all. We're gonna add some rose hips. I have both rose hips and rose petals. As you can see, I haven't really used rose petals as much. I want to use rose petals for a different hobby of mine. Rose hips has a lot of vitamin C to it. Raspberry leaf helps with blood circulation. Dandelion root is good for your digestive system. Putting some licorice root in here. We're gonna put some mugwort in there. I've been experimenting with mugwort. There's different situations that mugwort is used. I personally use it for dreams. I like naturally have very vivid, crazy dreams. We're gonna add a little bit of red. I'll put a little bit in there. And see, like, you could literally just put so many different things in here and it'll be more or less pretty good tea. All of this stuff with the tea and the honey, a nice night for me. That will be all for this tea today. Let me just pour it in there. This is tea. Okay, so that concludes my creative aspect in tea making. I'm gonna let this cool off a little bit. I hope this video encouraged you to understand the way that your body works, understand the way that nutrients work in your body, and hopefully gives you some kind of like fun outlet. Not only promotes like health benefits, but also just making fun beverages. Again, I am not one that says that it's going to heal anything. I'm not saying that it's going to be curing anything. I'm just saying that the nutrients within the different herbs will promote health benefits. Comment any tea blends that you enjoy. Like this video if you found it anyway helpful or entertaining. I will see you in the next one. Peace and love. See ya.